Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by the Family Forest Carbon Program, where we help family forest owners get paid to improve the health of their woods. Coming up next week on Wednesday, powered by Soy Biodiesel, we'll be with Lice Mercantile at the Pickaway County Fair. Be sure to check things out next Wednesday. From yesterday's World Ag Supply and Demand Estimate Report, let's talk livestock. This is analysis help from DTN livestock analyst Shaylee Stewart, saying beef production for 2025 was decreased by 65 million pounds as fed steer and heifer processing was lower than anticipated in the second quarter of 25. Quarterly steer projections showed a positive increase as steer prices in the second quarter are expected to average $226. That's up $9 from last month. Steer prices in the third quarter of 25 are expected to average $226, and that would be up $10 from last month. Steer prices in the fourth quarter will be at $229. Well, that's their guess anyway. Beef imports for 2025 were increased by 115 million pounds as Oceania and South America continue to ship substantial amounts of production into the U.S., and beef exports for 25 also increased 45 million pounds. Now, Thursday's WASDE report shared mixed news for pork and hog markets for 25. Pork production was unchanged from last month's report at 27,996 million pounds. Quarterly price projections were supportive as each quarter was increased from last month's anticipation. Hog prices in the second quarter are expected to average $69, up $1 from last month. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Still seeing mostly dry air over Ohio through this afternoon, but moisture is coming. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Martin. Let's take a look at your forecast update. I won't rule out hit and miss of scattered showers ahead of sunset in southwestern Ohio. But I think for the most part, rain is going to be overspreading the state tonight into tomorrow. Right now, penciling in anywhere from 0.5 to 1.5 inches still, with coverage at 90% of the Buckeye State. May see some lingering showers I-70 southward for Sunday, clearing out in northern parts of the state. Monday is dry, but we have more moisture coming back for midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Chance of showers and thunderstorms each day. I'm meteorologist Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Well, U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Brooke Rollins signed the World Agriculture Supply and Demand Estimate Report yesterday, but goes on to reinstate the July cattle report and county estimates for crops and livestock, such as corn, cotton, peanuts, rice, sorghum, and soybeans that the Biden-Harris administration had canceled last year. She says farmers and ranchers rely on these critical reports to provide important data needed to make decisions about their operations. USDA is committed to providing timely, accurate, and useful statistics in serving U.S. agriculture. This includes releasing regular reports like the one signed by the Secretary that are widely respected and anticipated across the agriculture sector to provide a premier and unbiased look at current market conditions. Time now for the Midday Market Analysis provided by Lice Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years. Now with today's analysis, here's Ryan Metzger.
We have July 25 corn futures with the first level of support at $4.35 and the first level of resistance at $4.41. July 25 soybean futures has the first level of support at $10.35 and the first level of resistance at $10.52. July 25 wheat futures has the first level of support at $5.23 and the first level of resistance at $5.33. Please visit our website, licemercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Ryan. Today's market's brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Are you ready? The day after the World Ag Supply and Demand Report, where most of the report was considered to be unchanged, July corn is up 4 3/4 at $4.43 December up 1.5 pennies at $4.42. March up 1.5 pennies at $4.57 1/4. July soybeans up 27 and 3/4, bringing it to $10.70. November new crop up 24 and 1/4 to $10.51 and a half. Carry that new crop into January of 26, and you're at $10.64 and a quarter cent, up 23 and 1/4. In the wheat, July's up 12 now at 538 and a half. September up 11 and 1/4 at 553. Carried all the way to December, you're up 10 and a half at $5.74. In livestock, June cattle down $2.60 at $225.60. August down $3.17 at $213.75. June lean hogs up 15 cents at $103.80. Unfortunately, that's the only plus in livestock. July lean hogs down 77 at $108.12. September feeder cattle down $4.45 at $306.10. October down $4.40 at $304.05. Thanks for joining us. This is the Ohio AgNet.